1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to week 7, the last week and the last day of the 2019 General Legislative Session. This is Jake's Views and Review. I'm Senator Jake Anderegg, and I can say that it's the afternoon of day 45 of the General Legislative Session, so we still have some bills to pass later this evening. But this is the time slot I had available to film the final week's video. So I'm not going to have the details on how everything went because there's still a few bills that we're going to be talking about and discussing. So first up, I wanted to just say that we did finally get a budget, and the budget came through. There was a difference between the Senate's version versus the House's version, mainly stemming from that we didn't get House Bill 441, which was the tax reform bill, finished. The House felt like that we should not fully fund certain aspects within the budget and kind of pass what we're calling House Budget Bill Light versus the Senate bill, which funded more of the things that we had worked out through the entire legislative session. So we're calling that Senate Bill Heavy. So in essence, light beer, heavy beer, because we also had the alcohol beer bill that came out, Senator Stevenson's. So we're talking the House is light and Senate is heavy. We ended up coming in between there and getting that bill passed. One of the things that was in that bill was the funding for Senator Orrin Hatch's Memorial Library. At first, I got a lot of feedback from constituents that were pretty upset that we were using state funds, and I agreed with them that we were using state funds to help fund Orrin Hatch's legacy. He has done a lot for the state, and I do want to honor him. However, we ended up getting the money pulled out just about 20 minutes ago. So ultimately the bill that will be passed out of the Senate and the House tonight will not have Orrin Hatch's funding in it. So keep your eye on that. Also, there's a couple of other bills that are on the board tonight that I don't have the results yet, but you need to keep your eye on them. Senate Bill 123, Election Process Amendments. This is the bill that is addressing how we will elect the nominees that will appear on the ballot for either vacancies in the House of Representatives in the U.S. Congress or in the Senate in U.S. Congress. So that whole process we're still debating, and I don't know if the House and the Senate are on the same page. Many in the legislature feel like the governor overstepped his boundaries when he legislated the process under which the special election for the resignation of Jason Chaffetz created in the state, and that he created this process out of thin air without legislative authority. So a lot of legislators weren't happy with that. Representative John Curtis has done a decent job since being in there, and some people from the Republican Party are feeling good about that. Others are feeling besmirched, if you will, because they didn't like him. But anyhow, long story short, it really comes down to, did the governor overstep his bounds? So keep your eye on that bill, Senate Bill 123. The last bill I wanted to talk about, which still has to be debated, is House Bill 288, but this is the Critical Infrastructure Materials Bill, which affects Lehigh and Eagle Mountain, many other cities who have gravel pits. I'm not entirely certain where I sit on this bill yet. I still have a couple of conversations to have with Division of Air Quality, Environmental Quality, and see what their processes are. I am a property rights guy, and that includes Geneva Steel. But I also worry about the impact it could have on the citizens and asthma and other issues that we're having in the state. So I don't know where I'm going to land on that yet, but I'll keep you informed. As always, this is the last week, so I always enjoy reaching out, having you contact me and engaging with you. You will see our survey on this email and this link. I would appreciate you kind of post-session responding to some questions I have to see what we could do differently or how we could improve, as well as the results from last week's survey. And I just want to say thank you for your support and your confidence in me. Not everybody always agrees with me or what I'm doing, but I do try to do my best to represent everybody to the best of my ability. And sometimes I do it right for you, sometimes I don't, but I am trying. So if there are any other aspects that you want me to know about and you want to reach out and to share with me, always you can give me a call at 801-901-3580. You can always shoot me an email at jandereg@le.utah.gov or reach out to me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot. And as this session comes to a close and I'm super tired, I'm probably going to take a couple days and just sleep. But I appreciate the opportunity to serve you. So with that, this is Senator Jake Anderegg coming to you from the Utah State Capitol Complex, saying we'll catch you next time.